More breaking news out of Rockingham County, North Carolina at this hour. We've got a situation of homicide, suspicious homicide. We've just had a chance to talk to Kevin Southard with the Rockingham County Sheriff's Office, and you can see them on the scene investigating. If you, this is Vintage Road in Eden. It's close to the fairground, within less than a half a mile from the fairgrounds, and you can see where the Sheriff's Department's vehicles arrived on the scene. They said they got the call at about 4:23 this afternoon, and of course there's a major manhunt going on in Rockingham County at this hour. They're looking for a black male wearing a white t-shirt with the number 19 posted in the middle, and then they're also looking for a white male that was with this black male wearing a blue shirt, a pullover blue shirt. And if you can see, this is where they found the body. They're right there in front of the trailer this afternoon. It's on Vintage Road, which is intersects with Route 14 and Route 87 junction. That's what they call it, the junction road there. And it's, like I say, like there you can see 13734 is the address. Now, I got to tell you that these mailboxes are looped with all kind of addresses, so we don't know the exact address yet. But there you can see when we got there, they just started roping off the scene to protect the crime area. There are a lot of law enforcement on scene. In a few moments, we're going to hear from Kevin Southard, who's the public information officer for Rockingham County. I can tell you that there are a lot of folks that are around the scene at this hour. A lot of folks, a lot of spectators. And of course, what's so interesting is this road is heavily traveled by folks coming and going from work. So there's got to be somebody that was traveling through there that might know where these gentlemen were going. We understand that they left on foot. We don't know if they went to a vehicle. These are the unanswered questions we have at this hour. But you can see that they're roping off the scene, and there you can see some of the neighbors on scene as well. As it seems to be at least 5 to 6 neighbors just sitting in their cars right now. They're on Vintage Road, and we will be talking to the officials here momentarily. As you can see that this is the very first stage of their investigation. Got the call at 4:23. Here's Kevin Southard.
Around 4:20 this afternoon, we received a call by 911 that a gentleman had been shot at 13734 NC 87, which is near Vintage Road in Eden. Upon the arrival of deputies, he was found to be deceased at that location outside of the home. Indications are, at this point in time from eyewitnesses, that a black male and a white male were seen fleeing the area on foot from that location. As it's been reported, the black male is described as 6'4", wearing a white t-shirt with the number 19 on it, and the white male is described as wearing a blue shirt. Both were running on foot away from the scene again when this happened. So our deputies and Eden police officers are currently patrolling the area, looking for anybody that might fit that description. We are in the preliminary stages of the investigation at this point in time, and we'll give you more as we learn more.
Now we see that it's all roped off and so forth. Is that where the body was found outside?
The body was found outside there. It's my understanding near the porch area of the home.
Right. Now, one thing I can notice is that a lot of people here, a lot of trailers, a lot of things going on here. I mean, a lot of folks that could have seen what's happening. I mean, are you talking around with those folks?
Oh, absolutely. Our investigators basically all of our investigators are here at this point in time. They're going door to door. They are asking people in the neighborhood what they've seen. They're taking witness statements at this point in time, so hopefully we'll have more information shortly regarding this.
All right. Now, you said they left on foot. Do you know which direction they left on foot?
I do not. The only information that's come to me this time is just that they were fleeing on foot away from the crime scene down here.
Right. Well, obviously that buys you a little time because it's obviously harder to get away on foot than it is a car. So do you believe that they are within 5 miles of here? I mean, what's your opinion?
At this point in time, I really can't tell you. I mean, they could be still in the area. They could have fled to a car nearby that was parked in the area. We just don't know at this point in time. We are hopeful that maybe somebody in the area, saw, maybe could recognize these gentlemen, or maybe knows a little bit more about what's going on and can enlighten us. Like I said, as the investigation progresses, we're still in the pretty early stages of it.
Right. Now, I see a lot of neighbors looking on, obviously curious. I'm sure you're talking to all these guys. Have they been helpful?
So far, yes, my understanding that they have been. I mean, everybody's been very helpful to our deputies, investigators. Like I said, our investigators are still taking statements from the individuals that live in the area. We've been trying to get to as many places as we can in the area to let everybody know what's going on, you know, what to be on the lookout for and what to call in on, you know, if you see anything. But, you know, and basically try to put everybody's mind at ease as much as we can in the area, you know, but let them know what just occurred down here and that we're working on it.
So obviously, you've got somebody that looks like they've been shot. So are you treating this as a homicide or murder?
We are. We are treating it as a homicide, a suspicious death at this point in time.
Right. You think the neighbors around here need to be a little bit worried? Lock the doors, that kind of thing?
Well, I don't think that ever hurts. You know, we're going to do our best to resolve this quickly, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to do so here within the next little bit, you know, because we definitely want to get these killers, you know, bring them to justice and get them off the street.
What's the best thing for folks to do? What number to contact if they want to be helpful, if they know something about a guy wearing, let's see if we can go over it again, it's a black male wearing a T-shirt that says
white T-shirt
19
on it, and a white male wearing a blue pullover T-shirt is what I'm told.
Right. Do we know what kind of age these guys are?
Don't have any information about that. No further details about that at this point in time. Like I say, you know, these gentlemen were just seen running, and that's the only description that I have at this point in time. But I would say anybody that may see anybody with that description, or anybody that knows anything about what may have happened down here at this point in time, you need to just call 911. The telecommunicators will put you in touch with our investigators. You can also call Crime Stoppers at 349-9683. Again, it's 349-9683. Remember, Crime Stoppers will pay tipsters that give good information about crimes and bringing people to justice here, up to $1,000.
Well, think I know about crime, time matters, right? Time is the key here.
Absolutely. Especially in homicide investigations, you know. But, you know, it's not only for the evidence, but, you know, of course, we want to get these guys off the street as quick as we can, you know. If it is, in fact, these guys are related to the crime, or whoever's responsible for this, because we don't rule anything out, you know, until we know what's happened. But, you know, until we can find who's responsible for this, put them behind bars, then, you know, we're just going with that. So, you know. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, there you see the Public Information Officer Kevin Souther there. We did have a chance to talk to Sam Page. He had arrived on the scene. He was getting the information. Apparently he was off in another direction, got called to the scene. He says this could be a long night for the folks there in Rockingham County. We had a chance to talk to Sheriff Page there on the scene. And let's tell me a little bit about how important it is that people react quickly here.
Well, it's very critical. I'm sure that Detective Souther has already, or our PO, Detective Souther has already given you information, basically what's transpired today. We always for any potential eyewitnesses or anyone may have seen or observed something. Today we've appeared to have been a shooting near the intersection of Highway 87 and Vintage Road at a private residence. And so we would just encourage anyone, if you have seen anything, I think we got a notification somewhere around 4:30 about a possible shooting. So if anybody has seen or observed anything at the trailer park behind us today, anytime prior to 4:30, just please contact the Rockingham County Sheriff's Office at 349-9683 through a Crime Stoppers, or you can contact our regular line at 634-3232. It's very important we get the information because we do want to bring this person to justice, and the quicker the information, the better.
Well, Sheriff, I know you as sheriff, when something like this happens, you're going to be up all night if you have to deal with this case, I'm sure.
Whatever it takes. But again, like I said, you know, we're looking for closure. We're looking to bring in the person to justice responsible for this act. And again, right now we have a suspicious death, a shooting, and we're trying to find out those person or persons responsible.
How much searching's going on around this area right now?
Doing a lot. I just got on scene just a few minutes ago, so I haven't really got a full briefing. But again, with the basics is we received a call around 4:30 this afternoon, and again, like I said, we responded, and of course, when we found a person that was apparently deceased, a black male subject that was outside this trailer to my rear. I kept looking at that pool. I said, "Now, I wish I had a pool."
All right, so we're going to be on this story throughout the night here at Star News, and hopefully have another live interview at 8 o'clock with one of the representatives there to see if anything has developed on this important story for those folks in Eden. Of course, a manhunt going on in Eden right now, looking for a black male wearing a white shirt with the number 19 on it, and I'm also looking for a white male with a blue pullover shirt. Believed to be together when they left the crime scene. Don't know if they're together now. But if you see anything that matches this description, be sure to call 911 immediately. That's anywhere in Rockingham County. We'll be right back. Stay with us.